I hope you're having a nice day. Hi Pops. Hello Poppy. Poppy and I are here today to show you our fabric haul and our fabric and pattern haul for February. I've got some really gorgeous fabrics to show you, and I've splurged a little bit this month. They're a little bit expensive, but I think they're worth it. So Poppy, if you don't mind, we'll get started. Can we get started? You go up on there. First though guys, what am I wearing? This is the other new Betty dress that I've made with the scoop neckline. So I'll just show you. It's a Betty, a beautiful Betty. Should we do a spin, Poppy? Whee! I think Poppy's blocking it. I don't think you could see. But anyway, it's scooped out and it's got sleeves, so it's perfect for this time of year. Are you going to come back down? You going to come back down? Come on then. Oh, no. No, Poppy. That's not helpful. Do you want to stay there calmly? I don't know if I can do this with you there. We will try. Okay, so my first fabric. My first is the most expensive. You're going to settle down. Let's see if we can get you to settle on my lap. No? My first is 100% silk, and I've gone with a bit of a floral theme this month. Everything has a floral element to it. I am massively restricted because Poppy's sitting on my dress. So this is a beautiful, beautiful, like a crepe de chine silk. Here we are. Ooh. It's lovely and soft, and it's perfect for making a blouse, which is what I intend to do with it. I'm gonna see, sorry Popsy, I think we need to put you on there. So I don't know if you can see, but there's tiny little kind of like diamonds, very small little diamonds in it, that's sort of woven in like a sheen, as well as the print. But I think it just looks so, it's got a real Japanesey feel to it. It's like watercoloured flowers. It's just so beautiful. So I bought this for the shop, but I only bought 10 metres because it's really expensive. And I wasn't sure if you guys would want to spend that much money on fabric, because it works out at £18 a metre. But I figured there may be a few people that want to make something really special, and I'm one of them. I want to make it something, so usually when I'm fabric buying for the shop, I'm obviously mainly thinking of you guys, but every so often I get a weak moment and I'm like, I don't know if everyone else will want that, but I want it, so I'm going to get it. I don't know if that's okay, is that a bit selfish? Anyway, I hope some of you will agree with me that this is a beautiful fabric. And yeah, I just think I feel like it's not going to be too tricky to work with. Silk is so much easier. I think there's a misconception that silk is really tricky to work with, but it's so much easier than the kind of man-made silky variations, so your polyesters that look like silk, because they don't press well, so it's really hard to get nice neat seams, whereas silk presses beautifully. It's not going to move around so much. So yeah, I think this is going to be fab, and I'm going to make a pussy bow blouse out of it, because most of my pussy bow blouses, in fact all of my pussy bow blouses are made out of plain sandwash silk. So I thought it'd be nice to have something with a bit of a print. So I'm really, really excited about this. Absolutely love it. Yay! Okay, next one. Sorry Poppy. Poppy's sulking in the corner. Are you looking for your ball? No. So she's now being super naughty. She's picking cards out of our wedding card basket. We have a basket on the floor there full of our wedding cards, which is probably not the best place to put it, but I haven't yet decided what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to probably put them into a book. And so because she's been thrown off my knee, she's decided she does this. She's like, right then, fine. I'm going to choose something of yours. No, see if we can keep her on the knee. Can you stay like that? Okay, next one. This one isn't a splurge. This is something that I bought a while ago And did I get it from Backstitch? Maybe I did. I got it from an online shop and I doubt it's still there, but I absolutely love it because it mixes two of my favourite things, the Breton stripe and flowers. And it's also with red flowers. So this is a jersey, a nice kind of, it's a lightweight jersey, but it's got a good amount of weight to it, and it's a cotton jersey as opposed to like a viscose jersey. So I think it'll be nice and easy to work with. But because it's lightweight, it's limited to what things I could make out of it. So I'm going to make a cowl neck top, I think. Although when we have with our cowl neck pattern, because it's like that, I don't know if it bothers me that the stripes will go going across and then suddenly they dip. Is that odd that that bothers me? I don't think it will, I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm going to make a cowl neck top, but there's plenty here. There's enough to make another something. So I thought I might take the Tilly Agnes top and then put a pleated skirt on it and make a dress out of it. So sort of a tight top with a bit like the Minetta, that sort of thing. Something like that. I'm going to have a whirl, see. I'm hoping there'll be enough to do both, but if there's not, then I won't make the cowl neck. Yes, Poppy, lick my hand. Yeah. So, yeah, there it is. Nice stretchy jersey. Let's hide you, Poppy. Right. Okay, stop playing and messing around, Lisa. That's fabric number 2. Okay. Fabric number 3 is another splurge. This is basically when I was fabric buying for the first silk fabric that I showed you, I was also buying this, and this was another one. I think I wasn't as selfish on this one. This isn't quite as expensive, but it's still a kind of on the high end for our fabrics. Our fabrics normally stop at about £15–16 a metre, and I think this is in that region. But it's just it's just really unusual kind of fabric. So let me show you. I love the print. Again, it's got a kind of Japanesey feel to it. The colours they're sort of muted mustard florals. And it's made out of this, I don't know what you call it. It's like, I feel like there may be some viscose in there, but it's also maybe cotton or polyester. I know it's a very good quality fabric, so if there is any polyester in there, it's going to be minimal. And it's got real weight to it, but it's also drapey. So it's kind of like a crepe, but a little bit more structured. It's not as fluid as a crepe. I have no idea what you call this. I'm going to have to try and find out what we would call this, because it's like a crepe, but it's not. Anyway, because it's got such an unusual combination of drape but also structure, I just think it will be perfect for maybe a Joan dress. I think I could also make trousers out of it, some ultimate trousers, but I think I'm going to make a Joan dress. This is what I'm going to try. I'm going to make a Joan dress, and I'm going to put the new Betty neckline on it. So maybe the V-neck. But because I want to wear it in the winter, I think I'm going to build the V-neck up at the back so that it's higher, so it's warmer, and then it's just a V-neck at the front. This is my plan. And I probably will shorten it a little bit so I can wear it with boots. So it's a bit less of a kind of going outy glamorous dress. Yeah, but also I didn't buy very much of this because I wasn't sure again if you guys would like it. But I think more people will like this one because I think it's a kind of, the colours would suit quite a lot of people, and yeah, there is such versatility with this fabric because you could make trousers, like I said, or you could make dresses out of it. You could make a regular Betty dress out of it. You could probably make a shift dress out of it. Yeah, it's lovely. It is really lovely, and I think it's going to be really easy to work with. So I'm quite pleased with this, and I'm excited about getting something in my wardrobe in this. It's like photographed, so I'm just going back looking at the print again. It reminds me of like a vintage what is that, decoupage, where sort of vintage old cutout flowers that you then put onto ceramics or wherever, or and they're almost like photograph flowers that have been cut out. That's what it looks like. They're like photographs of painted flowers. I don't know. It's beautiful. It's really, really lovely, and it's making me very excited. So I feel like I loved sewing last month, but I'm more excited about the fabrics that I've got this month. They're real special ones. So, third fabric. Okay, so that's 3 makes. Again, I am trying to be reserved. I'm trying to be realistic with my sewing at the moment, because right now I am preparing for a shoot. We've got a photo shoot in a few days' time, and I'm also making lots of things for that. So that's less exploring of fabrics and things and just making things that work for the samples. So I think I'm going to show you, I'm going to do an extra little makes video this month, because I will have made 5 garments for that. Plus these 2 Betty dresses, which you've now seen. So yeah, I thought you guys would like to see those. But because I'm doing so much sewing for that, then obviously for the sewing for me has to be, yeah, realistic. And my pattern that I'm going to review this month, is a 1970s pattern. This is it. Can you see it? It is Style is the make, and it's 107. So size 10, bust 83 centimetres, 32.5 inches. So you know it's a vintage pattern when a size 10 is 32.5 inches on the bust. But yeah, hopefully there's a lot of ease in there, because my bust is about 33.5 inches. So it's very costumey, and I want to see if I can bring it to a little bit more of a contemporary style. So it's got a yoke at the back, and then little, I don't know if they're pin tucks. They look like pin tucks at the back, centre back, which is really pretty. And they've also got pin tucks here. And it's got a super 70s collar like that. Like really like sort of severe, which I'm definitely going to either round off or just make smaller. And it's got quite a big puff in the sleeve, so I thought I'd just shave some off the head of the sleeve just to make that less puffy. And again, it's got a very billowy sleeve into a tight little cuff. So again, I'm going to take some of that fullness out of the sleeve. And then it looks like it's got a little kind of plackety thing at the front, but it hasn't got any buttons on it. But I might put buttons on, see if that looks nicer. And it's just got a really nice flare, so I think it will work with a nice soft drapey fabric like a rayon. So I haven't actually found one that I like yet, so I'm going to have a look-see and see what comes up, and then I shall report back. So yeah, always though, disclaimer, it might look awful, guys, because always a risk with a vintage pattern that the fit's going to be shocking and you're going to look like you just walked off the set of a film. But I'm going to try my best to make this look like something that I could buy today. So yeah, a challenge. So that is it for this week. I am, like I said, I'm doing lots of sewing at the moment. So this is, I'm filming this the weekend before you guys are seeing this. So I have got my work cut out for me. I have got 2 more samples to make and a couple of others to hem and finish. And it's also Valentine's Day, so I'm sure I will be just knocking the candles and the roses out of the way as Matt overwhelms me with romance. There's no sarcasm in my voice there at all. But yeah, I'm sure we'll be doing something nice together. I think we might go to the cinema, so that'll be fun. And I'm going to give Popsy a nice good walk, because this week she's had really bad walks, little hopeless mini non-existent, it's cold weather and neither of us want to be out there walks. So I think we'll go and do a nice walk over in the marshes, which is a lovely place to go. It's basically in Hackney Marshes and Walthamstow Marshes, not far from where we live, and it's really like a lovely kind of open space and it's a little bit wild. It makes you feel like maybe you could be in the countryside, but it's also flanked with a very urban scene and the canals and things. But yeah, it's a great place for Poppy to run around, so I think we'll go do that. But I hope you guys, when you're watching this, it will be your weekend next weekend. So I hope you're going to have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye!